Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. This is a talk about the Elder Futhark rooms. Mabon is upon us. For those who are not au fait with the magical worlds, that is the solstice of autumn equinox, the 21st of September. And it is the 21st of September where my next online class starts, where I teach the runes in 6 different classes using 4 runes in each class. You'll go on vision to understand what each rune evokes and wakes up in you. Then we discuss what that means and how we incorporate in the interpretation of the runes, using the spiritual, magical and physical aspects of the runes, not only for divination but to guide us and rebalance the energies in our lives, how to help and heal people you come across with, how to bring your life and your body and your mind and your soul back in balance. The Elder Futhark runes have been used not for hundreds but thousands of years. And there are some say that the runes are carved inside the Bosnian pyramids, which have been carbon dated to 30,000 years old. I use the Elder Futhark runes in every aspect of my shamanic life. I use them to guide me. I understand their interpretations, and that's what I teach. Give you the ability to start communicating with the wider universe, your ancestors, your gods, and the land. And through each class, we tune that in, we hone it. So the first class, you'll be asking questions of 4 runes you've learned. In the last class, you'll be asking questions of 24 runes, and everyone in between. We'll do 9 rune spreads, 3 rune spreads, 1 rune spread readings, and also if we see a problem, working with what runes we use to counteract that problem, to help yourself, to rebalance yourself, or to help others. I look forward to this class because the summer is the time of healing and travel, when our nomadic ancestors traveled the lands to different pastures to graze the cattle. But it's as the seasons turn, from Samhain, which is Halloween, to Beltane, which is next May, we go deep inside ourselves, into the darkness, into the quietness, into the still time, to understand the medicine, to share medicine, to bring the stories to life by the side of a fire burning bright in the winter night, to tell tales of what we've experienced in our lives in the last seasons, the past seasons. The runes hold the energy of that. It is the wisdom of the ancestors. It is the echoes of those who came before. And for us of this time who get to tune into them, to connect with them, to begin to understand their riddles and magic, we are the beacon keepers of that fire that keeps our ancestral history alive and shares it with those who live at our time as well. So I'm a firm believer in making the runes relevant for us of the 21st century. I honour my ancestors, and I hope that my descendants sing songs of me, tell tales of me, and remember me. But the runes that I share with the people of this time are to help the people of this time. And what I do in my classes, I try to make them relevant to our generation, that we can go out and share and solve the riddles that we're set in our time, because that's the one we're dealing with. That's why it's called the present. So if you're interested in learning the runes and taking your spiritual path deeper, please join me on the 21st of September. It's an online class, pre-recorded classes, or you can come in live, or some choose to learn face-to-face, one-on-one. But the class starts on the class setting starts on the 21st of September. And if you can't make the first one or the second one, every class is recorded and you can watch it back. And then when we enter the next class, if you're there live, you can give me all the questions that have come up for you and I will answer them before the next class begins. I hope you find your way to sit around the fire with me and listen to my tales and let me share the magic. I hope Odin and Freya guide you in your life and help you find out who you are on the magical path. I am a northern shaman. That means I follow the path of the northern tribes of Europe. This path, there is no lineage. It was cut off. The runes managed to make their way through time. But part of that path is understanding your ancestors and to communicate directly with them. And the runes are a very important tool for doing that. And those who study with me, first of all, learning the runes, because that is the first step. You must learn to speak and communicate with the ancestors. Some choose to go on to what we call the shamanic path. Within the Northern Gateway, I have a 2-year shamanic course. Some do it one-to-one, others join in the classes. I'm not going to make you a shaman, but through the benefits of learning the runes, I will share my shamanic path with you, help you build a canoe that you're going to paddle the river of life with. I cannot paddle that canoe for you. I cannot give you a certificate that says you're the captain of that boat, you're the navigator. That is between you and spirit alone. But what I will do is share my experiences, the things that I have learned, the things that I have channeled and been gifted from my ancestors, my spirits, and also the land of Avalon that I am very, very closely connected with, that has made me who I am and feeds my energetic power, and I work in earth and authenticity and service of the land of Avalon, as I work in service of the gods, Odin and Freya and the elves and the Celtic tribes. All of my ancestors are mixed up in a jumble of the recipe that makes me, as all of us are. And what we do through the runes, we allow those ancestors to become alive, to guide us, to help us navigate the treacherous waters that we take on at the moment. And we do live in a very strange time, and we do need tools to help us navigate it. Part of those tools can be the runes, if you choose to choose the runes, or the runes choose to choose you. Thanks for listening. Thanks for giving me some time. And I hope I'll see you on the 21st of September. Ibarat.